All right, welcome everyone to the introductory interviews. My name is Evan Bird. I am Vice President of Social Media for the Acapella Club, and I'm here with Tyson Richards.
Hey, how's it going?
It's all it's all good. So Tyson, you are not only are you the director of Duly Noted, but you are also the Vice President of Communications for the club. So can you tell me a little bit about kind of what that responsibility is?
Yeah, I'm going to be taking care of advertising and communicating with the whole club to make sure that everyone kind of stays in the loop and knows what's going on. So flyers, advertisements, message change, emails, stuff like that. That's all going to be kind of my responsibility. Making sure everyone kind of knows what's going on in the whole club.
Awesome. And we wouldn't get very far without that. So we're super grateful that you stepped up to the plate. I know it was kind of a rush decision, but we're so grateful to have you on our team, and we're looking forward to what we can do together. You and I in particular. You dealing with more of the formal side, me with the more organizing things on social media.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to working with you, and I know that the other presidency members are as well. So before we dive into Duly Noted, can you just kind of tell me, like, what steps brought you to BYU acapella, like as far as like singing, and how you got involved with acapella in the first place?
Yeah. So I think my freshman year when I showed up, I was involved with men's chorus, and I've been involved in choir my whole life. And then I don't remember if I was just passing by the Wilk or if I had some other friends that were trying out, but like an hour before or something, they're like, "Hey, you should try out for acapella." I was like, "Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Like, I'd be kind of down to do that." Um, and so I just kind of showed up and went to auditions and got a call back and got into Duly Noted. So it was kind of one of those things where I hadn't really planned it out super far, but I heard it and thought that is something I want to be a part of. So
Awesome. Those are the stories that we love hearing. People reaching out to friends, or we had a couple really stellar auditions yesterday of people that just kind of like stumbled across it.
yeah,
So yeah, we love stories like that. Um, so I got when I was first auditioning, I got a call back to Duly Noted as well. And as I was looking on the website, I noticed that like Duly Noted can claim something that I don't think any other group in the club can claim, that it was started by an ex Vocal Point member.
yeah. So originally, Duly Noted was kind of directed by one of Vocal Point's um, some of their former members. I know most recently it was Robert Seeley,
Hmm. Who even I know
their
Robert
bass that
even.
kind of helped direct and organize it.
Oh, sorry, you cut out on my
No,
end, but
you're
yeah.
good.
uh and even I know Robert Seeley actually came back to Vocal Point during that semester where they didn't
Right.
have a bass. So like, this is a guy who's been involved in with acapella, far after his time in Vocal Point. So those are stories that we love as well. People, coming back and supporting BYU acapella even when they graduate.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure. And it was definitely really cool joining Duly Noted and seeing we kind of have like a whole bank of different songs that we kind of have kind of stored away that Duly Noted has performed, or there were some songs that they hadn't ever got around to performing during that time with Robert Seeley. So having a lot of cool arrangements to fall back on is a really cool opportunity.
yeah, those are always really cool moments. So could you kind of give me kind of a, like, if you had to pick, like, a mission statement for Duly Noted, or like kind of tying in the heritage that it has with kind of your goals, for like your goals as a group, what would you say for that?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure when I was taking over the group from the last president, I was actually reading kind of through the previous mission statement, and I really liked it. Um, and I want to say it went something along the lines of creating a group that can provide music that can help spiritually, emotionally, and mentally to members of the group and to other people all around. So it's not just obviously there's a huge part of having fun, creating camaraderie, but also music has a huge power to uplift and inspire. So that's kind of Duly Noted's goal is to uplift and inspire others through music.
Awesome. um and so as we're so just kind of so we've already had so we're when at the time of this interview we've already had auditions, but like, what are some of the voice parts that you were particularly looking for?
Yeah. So we're definitely needing to find a solid bass part, um, and possibly a beatboxer. I learned vocal percussion over the last year, so if we don't have anybody, I can take it over. But if not, we could take a beatboxer and tenors, and then maybe a couple altos or sopranos. Is what we're looking
Mhm.
for.
Awesome. And what kind of is there kind of a common theme with with the songs that you guys end up choosing, like, genre wise, or like is there
Um,
like a particular spin that you like putting on them?
Not usually. Normally, in our sets, we like to have kind of a mix of some fast paced and some slow paced songs. Cool thing is, actually, this semester, all of our songs are going to be completely original arrangements. I actually had a lot of time over the summer and over the last year to make some arrangements. So um, everything that we have is completely original.
Awesome. That and like, if you don't know, that's quite a difficult task to to come up with original arrangement. And so kudos to you, Tyson, for learning how to do that, because that's something that, like, I've done like maybe two or three times, and it's definitely a daunting task.
Yeah, gets better after each one.
That that much is true. I can attest to that. Um, so kind of for the sake of time, I know that you've got other stuff to do this morning, but if for to wrap things up, what advice would you give to someone starting their acapella experience here at BYU?
Um, I would just say, um, you know, if things don't go exactly how you wanted them to, with auditions or callbacks, don't give up on it. Um, there's lots of different groups that are needing leadership and are needing experience. And if you don't make it into the group that you want, that's okay. Find a home where you end up. And there's lots of awesome opportunities to grow if you'll just go out and work for it. So this is a great place to be.
Yeah, and additionally, if you don't end up making the group that you wanted, we actually have a new group formation meeting taking place this next week. And so we invite you to come to that and see if there's other people that were kind of in the same boat as you who would like to make a group, because I mean there are lots of times where it's not even that you didn't want the person, it's
Right?
just you didn't have the
There's
space
no,
in your group, or
yeah,
you didn't need that voice part. Like, for example, I auditioned, like I did callbacks with Duly Noted, but they already had a
yeah.
bass.
I had a
And
base.
so like I was turned down, but like I still found another group, and I've enjoyed doing with that one. And then, like, so yeah, just kind of going off of what Tyson said, just don't give up, even if things don't go the way you've planned.
Yeah,
Anything you'd like to add, Tyson?
that's pretty much sums it all up. Thank you, Evan.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure having you, Tyson. I apologize that the Zoom connection wasn't as great as the other videos, but we're super excited to have you on our team, and if you're watching this, please consider Duly Noted as as one of the opportunities for to really grow in the acapella community and in your own like musical journey. So
Mhm.
just kind of to sign off, please stay with acapella. It's a wonderful community, and we'll be seeing you throughout the year.
Yep. See ya.